Hello. Okay,
Hi.
we are still waiting for people to come in. Yeah, maybe
Yes.
you can just wait for a while.
Hi, everyone.
Hi
Hi.
everyone.
Yeah, I just wanted to
Okay.
say hello to everybody while we're waiting.
Yes. While waiting, I'm gonna share first.
What do you? Is it at
Yeah.
Lawrence for the seminars? Hang on, let me see.
Yes, it is on. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah. Hello, Adrian. Adrian received notification, is it?
Oh, hi,
I think.
Jen.
Yeah, I think Adrian is our new fan. I've
Oh, wow.
always been
Thank you for
seeing him
joining.
commenting
I
us.
know, yeah, and so quickly some more. Thank you so much. Hi, Zati. Hi, Zender.
Yeah,
Hi, Brandon.
Yeah, hi
thank
Brandon,
you.
Adrian. Where's
Okay, yeah, so whoever that has been seeing this live, I highly recommend you all to share it. Okay, how do you share? Okay, let me show you. First thing first, I need to search where is the live. Okay, so example, you guys are viewing the live from here, right? At right bottom left, there's a share button. Okay, everybody please click share now. And
Including
then,
you, Dr. David.
yeah, and then select right post,
Yes. Right post, yeah.
and make sure it is shared to public. Do not select as a what is that called, watch party or whatever. I highly encourage you all to share right post, yeah, as a right post, WRIT. If you can't see below here, there's like a ticker thing, yeah, share button. Okay, yeah. So Dr. David got
Hi,
shocked.
Jasper.
Okay, all right. Hi, Hafizu. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah. For those who are here, y'all can start by saying hello first. Hello to the people here. Yeah, so that we
Yeah.
can acknowledge you.
Say hi to
Okay.
each other as well. Yeah, we're going to start very, very soon. Just waiting for people to come in and waiting for Dr. David to share on his platform.
I click on right
Yes.
post, is it?
Right post,
Yes.
yes.
Make sure it is select as a sharer. Select posted in public, because otherwise your name wouldn't appear as a sharer. Yeah. Hi, Hafizu.
Hi, Hafizo.
Hello.
Hi
Hi.
Hafizu. So I click post.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And you can share as many times as you want. It's okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. We haven't started yet. We're gonna start in a short while. We're just getting more and more people to come in. Yeah. So while waiting, I just hope that more and more people can say hello to us. Yeah.
And to each other.
Yes.
So can you tell us if they are sharer, are they going to get some giveaways today?
Oh, yes, we have some wonderful giveaways today. So, what are we gonna give away? First thing first, we're gonna give away a skin rejuvenation by Me Clinic that is worth up to 900 ringgit. And
Woohoo!
also, yeah, and also the lucky one will also get to win a one-to-one personal coaching by ZN that is also worth up to 900 ringgit. So yeah, if you
Woohoo!
want to stand a chance to win, make sure you guys share this video, okay? All right. Yeah, we have Hakim here. Hakim.
Hi,
Hello, Hakim.
Hakim.
hi
Hi,
Hakim.
Dr. JY Tan.
Yes. Hi,
Hi
Dr.
Dr.
JY
JY Tan.
Tan. Agent is not skin rejuvenation vouchers. Is literally a session for your own skin rejuvenation, right, Dr. David?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. All right. So we're just waiting for a few more people. Yeah. So we're gonna start in very 1 minute. Yes.
Mm.
So please come and be a sharer. Yes. Thank you, Hafizu, for becoming a sharer. I saw your name. Yes. Yeah. And
Hello, Amy Rahman. Hi, Angel Bonnie.
okay. So are you guys ready to hear today's topic? If you are ready, please type ready. Okay, everybody type ready now. Ready. Yes. So yeah, the response is gonna be come a bit 1 minute later lah.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I'm reading here.
Yeah, still waiting for the word ready to come in.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Choi Ying.
Yeah. So, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, okay, I saw a few ladies already. Finally, okay, my message has already reached you guys. Okay, so. Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to, before that, I would like to introduce myself first. I'm the facilitator of today. I'm Angel Kelly. Yeah. You can call me Kelly as well. Yeah. Okay. And today we have two wonderful speakers. One on top of my, this is my right hand though, but for you guys to see is your left. Okay.
Yeah.
One on top of my left, Zian Walter, and one on top of my right, Dr. David Lau. Okay, so Dr. David Lau he's the co-founder and medical director of Me Aesthetic Group, and he's graduated as a medical doctor in 2004. Oh, how young was I back then? Joking, Dr. David. And Dr. David started to focus on his special interest in medical aesthetics since 2009. And his passion on aesthetic eye enhancement over the decade has helped thousands of clients to look and feel more confident about themselves. And of course, on top of my right, Zian Walter. Yeah, she's the business and personal advisor of Lawrence Water Seminars, and she has been working at L'Oreal and Fonterra. Prior to driving Lawrence Water Seminars business, she brings with her a wealth of experience in the areas of creative marketing, team coaching, and sales management. This is a very long intro to read, You're not done yet. Hey, all of you are lucky to be able to view this session, okay? Because we brought these two wonderful people. All right. So, and her ZN's number one passion is to help women to unlock their potential, especially during this lockdown. So today, her sharing is of course based on her book, which she recently co-authored with our founder of Lawrence Water Seminars, Dr. Lawrence, which is known as The Secrets of the Mental Warrior 2.0.
Oh, you've got that book.
Yeah, yay! Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, are we guys ready to welcome the first speaker of the day? Let's welcome Dr. David Lau.
I believe in the magic of the eyes because the eyes can speak more than words could say. Hi everyone, hi Zian, hi Kelly, and everyone here. Happy Sunday. Thank you for having me here. And also happy Father's Day to all the fathers around the world.
Happy Father's Day to you, Dr. David.
Yes, happy Father's Day, Dr. David.
Yeah. And of course, how about... Yeah.
Yeah, so how did we get connected in the first place to this live? I was told that somewhere in my platform, I mentioned that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and that caught Zian's attention. So I'm wondering, Zian, why are you fascinated with the eyes, or do you simply disagree with this statement? And what is there to do with the mind? Can you please share with us?
Yes, of course. I believe the mind is the most powerful weapon to win in any game of life. So yes, Dr. David, when I first saw your post, I saw you wrote there, the eyes are the windows to your soul. And when I first saw that on my phone, I'm like, no way! It's definitely the mind. And being from Lawrence Water Seminars for 35 years, that's what we have been advocating. It's always about the mind, the mindset transformation. So I really believe right from a very young age that the mind is the windows to your soul.
Okay, this is going to be a tough debate. So, guys, to all the Facebook viewers, yes, we forgot to say hi to some of you who just came in. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Azura. Yeah, and to a lot. You sorry if we missed out your name. And Rosaline is here as well. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
hi, Feifei. Hi, Alba. And also Jenny as well. Just want to say hello to the ME team.
Yeah, just a gentle reminder, we have a giveaway today. All right. So what do you have to do? Yeah, you have to stay on till the end and be a sharer of this video. Okay, this live video. How to ensure that you are a sharer? Your name appeared as a sharer. Okay. All right. And then we will choose one lucky winner to win a skin. I still cannot pronounce this. Skin rejuvenation session that is worth. Okay, Dr. David, can you educate me with how to pronounce it properly?
Rejuvenation.
rejuvenation. Yeah, a skin rejuvenation session that's worth up to 900 ringgit by Me Clinic, and also a one-to-one personal coaching session by ZM Walter Ng. Yeah, so if you want to win, first, you need to appear as a sharer. Second, you need to be active in the chat. Yeah, well, how to be
Yes.
active? You need to keep clicking this like button, keep clicking the like button, or Dr. David's favorite one, which is the heart. Yeah, the heart button. Yeah. So I want the engagement to keep going. And every time when both of them are sharing any key points, I want y'all to type down your answers inside. All right. And if you have any question towards Dr. David and also ZM Water, please do so. And anytime we can always answer to your question. All right. So since the debate is gonna start, okay, let me ask Dr. David us. Dr. David, how do you think the eyes are affecting us?
Okay, now everyone knows that during the MCO, whether with or without lockdown, our interaction has changed. We cannot hug, we cannot shake hands, we can't even smile, we can't even express our smile when we are face to face because of the mask. And certainly we are using our eyes more. But ZN's statement about the mind has caused me to, begin to doubt about my own statement. So powerful. Right. Okay, and we are spending more time on the Zoom. So whether with our colleague, clients, teachers, or students, we are communicating more through the Zoom, and definitely requires a lot of eye contact. We can't. There's a reduction in our body language, right, as compared to face-to-face and classroom. And in other ways, the blue light, the screen time is disrupting our sleep cycle, also affecting our eyesight in the long run, macular degeneration. So there are a lot of ways that this situation is affecting us. And every day, we cannot not communicate with the eyes, as from my point of view. Maybe Zian thinks otherwise. So our non-verbal communication, our expression, and conscious or unconsciously, we influence people with the eyes. And whether we are teaching, we are selling, or meeting with our bosses and colleagues. So that's how I think the current situation is affecting us. What do you think, Zian, in this aspect?
Dr. David, I partially agree with you. So today I want to share 3 posters from my book, which I co-authored with Dr. Lawrence, called Secrets of the Mental Warrior 2.0. The first poster, which I'd like to share with you, is called I Am in Full Control of My Mind. Can you see this one here? So that's the first poster I want to share with you. Because lockdown, a lot of people think that it's mental, but it's not. Lockdown is actually physical. We need to have full control of our mind, and our mind is like our body. You know the famous saying, what we eat is what we are as our body. But it's the same with the mind. What you feed your mind is what your mind will become. So question is, what have you been feeding your mind? What have you been reading? What have you been watching? And of course, nowadays, what have you been scrolling on your phone that is feeding on your mind? A very famous psychologist, Sigmund Freud, he talks about 3 levels of the mind. So I'm going to attempt to cover that a little bit very quickly. First is the conscious mind. The conscious mind consists of everything in our awareness. This is the aspect of where we process so that we can think and talk rationally. And it's the conscious mind where it includes sensations, perceptions, and feelings. That's within our conscious mind. And like now, consciously, I'm debating with you, Dr. David, and Kelly as well, and having all the beautiful people joining us now. There's also the next layer, which is the pre-conscious mind, where there's stored memory and knowledge as well. But there's a huge chunk of it at the bottom, which is called a subconscious mind. And this subconscious mind is the source of our real hopes and fears. It is the subconscious mind that sometimes our conscious mind repress all our hidden awareness and put it into the subconscious mind. So the more you are aware of your subconscious mind, the more you can control your life. Your conscious mind tends to command and your subconscious mind obeys into that. So without going too deep about that, and I wanted to share that the reason why I'm sharing these 3 levels of mind with you is because if we powerfully choose to leverage our conscious and subconscious mind, can you imagine the impact of our mind to our soul? Therefore, if we can control our mind, we can control the windows to our soul.
Wow. Okay, that's a tough debate. Okay,
Yeah.
so guys, do you think which one is more important? Who are you standing now? Is it the eyes? Okay, I need to get used to this side. The eyes or the mind? Okay, all right. Type your answer. I want to know which do you guys agree? Is it the eyes or the mind?
Electrifying, yeah, thank you, Rosie.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
saw Dr.
so-
Lawrence as well. I just want to acknowledge Dr. Lawrence, the founder of Lawrence for the Seminars.
Hi,
Thank you for
Dr.
joining us
Lawrence.
today.
Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, boss. And happy Father's Day to my boss also.
Yes,
Happy Father's
yes.
Day.
We have Yen Lin that says the mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Amy also says the mind. Okay. I'm so sorry, Z, and I kind of agree with Dr. David about the eyes though. Especially during this pandemic, we all have to wear masks all the time.
Correct,
and
correct.
the only cosmetic last time among all my cosmetic that we use, right? The most in my collection is lipsticks. But now I cannot use any more lipstick because it's mostly covered. Yeah, except for in Zoom now. And I agree with the eyes because we have masks all on at all times. Yes, we have Joanne supporting the eye now. And we also have
And Samantha, thank you for joining us, Sam.
Yes. So okay. But I think it's still half now because some of you are still like, there's half that goes to the eye, half that goes to the mind. Oh,
Yeah,
it
some
rhymes.
say both eyes and mind.
Yes,
Yeah.
some of you, of course, agree with the both of it. Okay, maybe I can ask Dr. David, of all the features of the face, why are you most fascinated by the eyes? And how is it like eyes can be the windows to our soul? Is it just because of the famous saying, or like is there
Yeah, you
senses?
see,
Yeah.
after ZN's presentation, I'm a bit shaky, those who know me, I can easily, give in and agree to people's point of view. Right? How powerful is the mind and how we can influence the soul, right? As compared to the eye. But what I learned from the past 10 years in my aesthetic practice, observing the proportion, the aesthetic of the eyes, the emotions, what I discovered is that, and what I read from some books as well, from Dr. Lawrence's book, 90% of the information that enters our brain are visual, right? So I'm sure that's the reason why ZN wrote this poster book that is to pass information through the windows, which are the eyes, to reach the mind, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because of our experience that the entire world enters our mind through the eyes, we assume the same the others. That's why we are looking at each other at the eyes, and we influence, whether consciously and unconsciously, we are influencing others with the eyes. And I also learned from from Dr. Lawrence's book, right? There are four arrows of power communication. One of it is the intensity of the eye contact in communication. So I'd like to tell a story to emphasize more on how the eyes affect us, right? So about 15 years ago, I think around year 2006, I was a house officer in a surgical ward. I was quite junior, and then there was an auntie around her 50s was admitted for her stage 4 breast cancer treatment. I think almost palliative. And one morning during my walk round, she was calling me with a weak voice. She was panting and sweating. So I felt her pulse. Her pulse was extremely fast. And then the ECG shows that the heart rate is, I think, more than 220 beats per minute. There was a pattern called the SVT. It's a rhythm disturbance of the heart, which sometimes we see in cancer patients. So I quickly call my senior officer, and then at the same time, I did some carotid massage. It's a manual massage to slow down the heart rate. So when the officer arrived, the manual didn't work. So we have to give some injections called adenosine, some drug to stabilize the heart rate. And then I couldn't remember that time when I was about to inject. She was staring right through my eyes, and my eyes were locked at her, looking back at her. And then I could see the deep frowns between her eyes, the trembling eyelids, and the pupil were dilated, full of fear. You know, that feeling, it was piercing through my chest. You know, I can literally, feel the pain in my chest. And then I have no choice. I have to respond positively. Usually that's what we do. So as I was holding her hand, I looked back through her eyes and I say these words. I say, "Auntie, trust me. Okay, just close your eyes and relax." And after the injection, everything stabilized and she was comfortable. But the nightmare didn't end there. It happened again the next morning during my walk around, until the third time. Every time it was stabilized by the injection. The third time, she grabbed my hand and said, she looked at me, but this time she looks calm with a smile. She said, "Doctor, that's enough, doctor. Please let me go. I'll be good." I couldn't hold my tears at that time, but we were trained to motivate the patient. We are trained to fight these kind of things that we see every day. So I look back into her and say, "Auntie, everything will be okay. Don't worry." So after the injection, everything was fine, but she passed on the next day. But I felt a sense of relief as I looked at her, like there was a smile on her, So when she asked me to let me go, she grabbed me again. She pierced into my soul, with her eyes, and this time with a different expression, a slightly drooped eyelid, a little smile with the eyes. You can see a little bit of crow's feet. The feeling is different. She could convey the feelings deep into my soul through the eyes. So imagine, how can we do that with the eyes shut? Right? So how can we say the eyes are not the windows to the soul? So what do you say, Zian?
Wow. Thank you for sharing, Dr. David. I love all your medical stories. So happen I'm a fan of New Amsterdam on Netflix, so I love to hear all your medical stories. I may agree with you, maybe not now, but towards the end of the presentation. So the second poster that I'd like to share with you here is from this poster book that says here, "I am a product of what I see in my mind of myself." Okay, what do I mean by that? What you are now begins first in your mind. I'm a huge believer of dream board. All my coaching clients will know this, that I always start with a dream board because I believe that dream board sets the tone for the rest of the year. And that dream board, I casually coin it a 3 seconds dream board, which means within 3 seconds, every single day, your conscious mind will focus on your dreams and commands your subconscious mind to obey and capture that dreams every single day. So the only way that we could reach and dream is to visualize with intensity what you want to be. And if you really believe that what you are, which means you are already the person that you want to be. You walk, you talk, you speak like the person that you want to be already. And the only way that you could achieve that is to daydream with your eyes wide open.
Wow.
Yeah. So the question I have for the audience before we go on is, how do you see yourself in your mind?
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Type
Okay.
your comments. Add your comments there.
Mm.
Okay, this round I'm leaning towards more ZN side already.
I'm hearing more negative words in my head. I'm going to use the video.
Oh no, Dr. David, you cannot think like that. That's why you must relate in a little bit of your mind inside already.
Yeah, cancer go away.
So in the end, I think it's still a 50-50 now. There's like a very balanced already. Yeah. So because a lot of them still think, because at first, Dr. David, when you're saying about your touching story that time, I was like, yeah, it's like what Dr. Dollars always teach. Visual is 90% and everything we do as visual is so influencing. But then
Yes,
now that
correct.
when ZN said you can actually even visualizing just by dreaming, I'm like, it makes sense also.
In fact, I think what we are missing right now is the opportunity to daydream. I think a lot of people, they just go through life so fast. Every single day, every minute, you are filled with something. And if you're not filled with something, you tend to scroll on your social media. So your mind is not free. But I want to encourage you that sometimes perhaps you could free your mind for a little bit, just calm down and allow the space to dream with your mind.
Wow. I think I should consider some time for meditation.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay. So, I don't know where are we going to now.
So, hear what they say, right?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Adrian's. Yeah, I like Adrian's comment. Adrian, you're right. In Think and Grow Rich, yes, whatever the mind conceive, it will surely achieve. Yes, you're right,
Yeah.
Adrian. And I would love to know what's in your mind, Adrian. Tell us, or DM us after this.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have Shazana here that's here as well, saying that you can dream with your
Dream
mind.
with your mind. Yes, Shazana. And Rosaline, yes. Many are brought up discouraged from dreaming. Correct.
I think Adrian has already answered you using
Different kind of meditations. Interesting. Hi, Hazel. Thank you for joining. Free your mind. Yes, I like that.
Yeah. Oh, Feifei likes to do meditation too. Adrian says PNC all this. Okay, fine. Adrian.
Okay. Yeah, me.
Okay, for those of you who like to get to know Dr. David more, for your information, you can always follow him at Instagram at Dr. David Lau, and even in Me Clinic Malaysia on Instagram. Yeah. Okay, and for ZN, you can always follow her on ZN Water and even Lawrence Water Seminars on Instagram as well. And of course, please follow my boss, Dr. Lawrence Water.
Wow.
Okay. For him. Later he's like, Kelly, why you never talk about my IG? Yeah. I'd like to acknowledge everybody here. There's total of 200 over viewers now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
Dr.
joining
David.
us.
Dr. David, fun or not? Got 200 over viewers.
Wow.
Okay.
Butterflies in the stomach.
Yeah. Okay. So, Dr. David, maybe I'm not sure if it's a repetition of a question, but it seems like it is. But why are you most fascinated by the eyes? Of all the features on the face, why not the nose? Nowadays a lot of girls, they are very particular in my nose is too fair, I don't want it to be like someone, or my lips, is it like Angelina Jolie or something, this kind of thing. But why eyes and not like like for me it's hair, but why eyes?
Okay, first of all, I like to there's something that ZN mentioned which I couldn't agree more, that we must see with our mind rather than our eyes. So we need to dream more, right? So there's a saying that when you dream out loud, right? So that your dream becomes stronger. That's what I learned from Dr. Lawrence years ago. We write our goals, our dreams onto a piece of poster and stick it on the wall. So what's the reason of doing that? We need more visual input. We need to see more with our eyes.
That's a good one,
Our
Dr.
dream stronger, right? To enhance what we see in our mind. Because as we know, visual is 90%. All right. Yeah, that's a seeing that's more related to seeing in our mind. And another thing about the eyes is that what it got me fascinated with the eyes is in aesthetic is attention. So when we call someone, or even when we call the baby, they look at us in the eyes. We are looking at each other in the eyes. So it's the arrow of attention. So when we pay attention to someone, we look at him or her, they look back with the eyes, they respond back. So it's also an indicator of attention, right? So, and this arrow of attention that establish the eye contact in the first place before we even communicate. And that can be proven, there's some studies, some experiment we show on the brain scan that there's a group of neurons which are activated called the mirror neurons during eye contact communication. And that, that system something to do with social interaction and empathy, right? The mirror neurons is nicely described by Dr. Ramachandra in his book. All right.
Wow.
So mirror neurons, very interesting. And you can't see that the activation of that system when you're watching a pre-recorded video. It's only live eye-to-eye contact. Yeah, so that speaks a volume, right? The eyes. So you need to really communicate inside the mind with the presence of the eyes. Right, what do you think, Zien?
Maybe, which leads me to my third poster. My third poster also comes from my book, which says here, let me see. It says here, when my mind is ready, the world is ready for me. And this poster is my favorite poster, as well as my colleague, Zander Iskandar, senior certified master trainer. That is his favorite poster. I always hear him say this. When my mind is ready, the world is ready for me. And it's so true, because once the mind is open to receive the opportunities, suddenly you can see opportunities everywhere. And then when your eyes can see, the mind says, aha. I also strongly believe in the power of attraction, that you attract what your mind focuses on. So I'd like to play a very quick game with all the audience and you both as well, okay? This game will last for 3 days. How long?
3 days?
3 days, yeah. You can play now, but it will happen and last for 3 days, okay? So I want in your mind to think about a pink object. What color?
Okay.
Pink object. Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Around you, what do you see in your table or anywhere around you? And even the audience, when you're looking at it, the pink object, any pink object, type it. So mine is one of my favorite lipstick here. Yeah, from a Duha Beauty, a pink object. What else do you see? A pink object. Type in the comment. What pink object are you seeing right now? I have a little marker here that's pink.
I have plenty of pink, but the one that catch my eyes the most. You sure you want me to bring over?
Yes.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna get Dr. David. Where's your pink stuff? Pink stuff.
Yeah.
My pink stuff, my pen, my book.
You're nice. Your pink book. Yes.
Books. These are what's right in front of me.
Yeah. I'm wondering now what Kelly is looking at the pink object.
Are y'all gonna guess? Can y'all guess? Can y'all guess what's my pink stuff? If people that know me
water
very
bottle,
well.
mouse. I like that. Crystal.
Crystal.
Thank you, Sean. Me clinic logo is pink. That's right.
Yes,
so,
very good.
Yes.
Again, my pink stuff is this one.
Very good.
No wonder you always look so tall.
Oh yeah, that's the whole point.
Yeah, correct. Yep, continue. Kelly?
No. So why do you want us to think of a pink stuff?
Yeah, so very good. I love all the comments. Your laptop, your pink towel, your Duha lipstick, everything. But my point is, when you're so focused on that something, the pink object, your eyes will be able to straight away capture. So your mind is commanding your eyes to look for the things that you want, which is the pink object. So the next time when you see a pink object, remember me and Me Clinic.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, remember, the pink object. So the next 3 days, when you see a pink object, you remember me and Me Clinic.
That's a
Yeah.
good one. Okay. This time I'm leaning to both sides already. Okay, all right, yeah. Because the end made me use my mind, and I also ended up using my eyes to source for the object. And I agree with Dr. David saying about, even with the babies, they communicate. I think not just the babies, even with animals as well, right, Dr. David?
Yes, that's right. If we have time, I will tell a story about an animal as well.
Oh, I would love to hear. I'd love to hear.
I want to hear too, because every day I'm surrounded by animals also at home.
Okay. Can I tell the story now?
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you the story. During the time when I was a student, I picked up a puppy, an injured puppy on the street, and then I named the puppy Fifi. And then when she got well, I was looking for a family to adopt the puppy. So I thought of a young couple with a little girl, about 2 years old. I thought she might like it. So I brought the puppy to the house. And then as we were talking to the parents, the couples, they were saying how inconvenient, they cannot have a puppy at home, a lot of problems, right? And then I noticed the little girl, she was standing behind the parents. Her eyes was stuck with the eyes of the puppy. The puppy was sitting there, with the puppy look and the head tilt a little, they were stuck there, right? They were like communicating.
Yeah.
And then as I was about to leave, I picked up the puppy. The little girl cried very loudly and miserably, like reaching out the little hands. Oh. And then the parents trying to console her. They established a bonding. She fell in love with the puppy just even without talking, just through the eyes. Like there's a bonding between the soul. I was like, oh no, what have I done? That's another story about how important is the eyes in sending message and giving the first impression. When it comes to first impression, okay, let's talk about the first impression. Like everybody, I think a lot of people know when the first time we meet somebody, we have 3 seconds. The mind unconsciously make a conclusion of someone within 3 seconds of meeting, even before we start talking. Like as we said, visual is 90%, right? So that's a non-verbal communication. So whether we are looking alert or tired, the first time I meet an interviewee or my prospect or during the first date, whether the guy looks alert or tired, excited or bored, focused or distracted, that passes some volume, right? Okay, like recently, I had a customer, a guy. He came to me and then, as usual, I said, hi, please have a seat. How can I help? I did a mistake as a reflex. I don't know why I commented on him before he even started speaking. I said, are you okay? Why do you look so tired? And then he responded. He said, doctor, you know why I'm here? My boss, my colleagues, they are telling me the same thing every day. I tell you, I'm not feeling tired. Look at the mirror. I think there's something is not congruent on my face. I think my eyes, right? So can you imagine a little tweak, a little enhancement on the eyes? What can it do? How can it impact in our interaction and communication? Yeah, so and that actually can enhance one's confidence. Yeah, that's what I do every day. Looking at proportion, adjustment, that little tweak to change the message that is sent from our face. Yeah, that's about the first impression with the eyes. Before we start talking, before it reaches the brain, start interpreting, and filtering.
Wow, Dr.
So
David. Now,
this is how guys look at girls, is it? So that's why the eyes are so important.
yeah, now I'm
No.
very conscious about my eyes with Dr. David.
So then no wonder Sean was like saying, "Yeah, my girlfriend." I was like, okay,
Wow, Dr. David, I like what you mentioned about the proportion. And did you say about the psychology of the eyes? I'm curious. Are you gonna cover that in your upcoming Zoom? I heard you have an upcoming Zoom coming.
Oh yes, I'm going to explain that in detail in my Zoom. You know how to create the impression by proportion of the eyes, right? The psychology of it. How do we look alert without actually physically enlarging the eyes? The eyes look bigger without actually physically enlarging the eyes. So there's some science behind it.
So the art and science of an eye. Did I hear that
We
correctly?
deal with some math and some psychology on the eyes, eyes aesthetic.
Yeah, amazing. When is your Zoom coming?
It's on the Thursday, right?
Interesting. And how can we join your Zoom?
Okay, you can join the Zoom by DM us, right? You can DM me clinic IG. All right, and if there's a number now, can WhatsApp directly to our team. Then
Yeah,
a
I
link
think-
will be sent.
I think y'all can contact this number 018-222-8122 to get a Zoom spot on next Thursday that is organized by
Yeah.
Dr. David. Yeah.
So by the way, since sorry, is there anything else?
No. Just helping you to answer.
Kelly mentioned that guys like to look at the eyes. I do not agree with that.
Oh
I'm sure guys also look for the substance in the mind. Yeah.
no! I thought that was only girls.
Yeah. That I'm not sure about it. Maybe need some experiment. I need to prove that because girls claim that they can bypass the eye, straight into the mind, which I'm a little bit doubtful about that, right? But even guys, they want to look at the mind. They cannot escape the eyes, right?
Yes.
To eyes, where is human nature? Then only a guy begin to comment on the fashion, pretend to comment on the what she's wearing, right? And also,
Interesting.
So, what do you think, Zian? Is it possible to bypass the eyes to reach the soul?
For me as a woman, I definitely focus on the mind first. I think I must be able to see what you're thinking, and I think seeing your thoughts and your thinking reflects a lot on your character. So for me as a woman, I definitely focus on the mind first.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. How powerful is the mind? How it can change our mindset and reach the soul.
Yeah.
Because knowing that Zian is very good in the mind, and controlling the mind, so I brought my weapon. I have another game here. Yeah, is it okay with that? Right?
Yes, I love to know.
Whether the eyes are the window to the soul or the mind. So I'm going to show. We talked about the first impression, 3 seconds, right? And now we're talking about the possibility of bypassing the eyes. So I'm going to show a picture of a car. I want you to look at the car for 3 seconds. The car over here. Okay?
Okay.
Do not look at the pink elephant with the sunglasses, okay? All right? Could you see? What's the color of the car?
Blue.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. What else do you see? Can anyone type? What else do you see? I said don't look at the pink elephant.
Cannot lah. That thing is so obvious.
The pink elephant is so big.
Yeah. Covering the car though.
Yeah.
But most of them answer correctly. Blue car. Did you pause the video and watch it again?
Yeah. Anyone who didn't see the pink elephant?
I don't think anyone cannot see the pink elephant. It's
Yeah,
so
but I think
huge.
you all
Yeah.
don't see the pink elephant, right? And can anyone describe other features of the elephant? What the elephant is wearing?
What the elephant is wearing?
Sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah, sunglasses, right? Yeah. So there wasn't enough time for the mind to filter. So in my point of view, the eyes are still the window, right? Before it reaches the mind. Yeah.
interesting, interesting. Mm.
Wow, Rosalind can even stay down wearing polka dot
polka
pants
dot
some
pants.
more. We
Yeah,
told
that's correct. Yeah.
Dr. David told you not to look at the pink elephant.
Yeah. And that's the only thing you can see. Very good.
You cannot unsee what you have seen.
Oh dear. Okay, that's a fun one. Okay. All right. So I guess the debate, it seems like a very tight tie. Yeah, because somehow Dr. David still at the end also related to the mind, and Zien also related to the eyes, and both are equally important. So what do you guys think, to all the 200 over viewers out there? Can y'all please type out your answer? Do you think the eye is most important or the mind is most important? The reason why I asked y'all to type, because we're still choosing the winners, yeah, for the giveaway. We're
yes,
still
that's right.
finalizing. Yeah, so please keep typing. Yeah. So maybe I would like to share again that how y'all can register this link. Okay, y'all can register the link to join Dr. David's Zoom session through this link. Yeah, it is pinned on Lawrence Water Seminar's Facebook already. Yeah, so y'all can just click onto the link and just register your spot to listen to what the amazing sharing by Dr. David Lau. Yeah. So anything else to add on, Zien, or even Dr. David?
You go first, Dr. David.
Okay, so in conclusion, for me, the eyes are still the windows to the soul. So I'm going to talk more on the aesthetic of the eyes, the math, and the psychology in the coming Zoom session, and how it can be enhanced to be more influential or expressive. So what do you say, Zien?
For me, as you sit there watching this live show, or if you're rewatching this at another time, and if you truly believe that the mind is the window to your soul, I'd like to ask you, what is the one thing that you're going to change about your mindset right now? Yeah, I would love to know, but if that's a really private answer for you, please DM me on my Instagram so that we can start a little banter. I would love to know what is the one thing that you would change about your mindset right now. Yeah. And if you're looking for someone to journey with you on this mind journey, connect with me with an online coaching session. My link is below through the poster book which I co-authored with Dr. Lawrence, called Secrets of the Mental Warrior. And of course, I highly recommend that you join the Zoom talk that's happening next Thursday at 8:30 with Dr. David, where he's going to talk a little bit deeper about the maths, psychology, and the science of the aesthetic eyes.
Okay. That's a good one. All right. So I think we have come to a conclusion. I think we have a winner for today. Yeah. And surprisingly, is a guy. Is this suitable, Dr. David, for guys to do the skin
Yes, of course.
rejuvenation?
Yes, there's no discrimination.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, all right.
From guys and girls.
Okay, so if you want to win a game, I want to see one last round. I want you all to type, I want to win. Okay, everybody please type now. Keep typing.
Type now.
Yes, thank you, Yuki. Yeah, I see Yuki is very active here.
Yeah.
Wow. Every time I see Yuki in any live or Zoom.
Thank you, Yuki, for joining us.
Thank
Hi,
you, Yuki,
Aisha.
Yeah, and some of maybe we can read out some of them that did vote for just now. Okay, Jenny vote for the mind. I thought Jenny is with
Yes.
you. I thought
I
Dr.
agree
David,
with you,
isn't
Jenny.
Not necessarily.
No, Jenny is with me, like Emily, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And Yuki said eyes first, then the mind. Jenny again. I keep saying Jenny, keep on mind.
I see Dr. Foniza as well. Mind control the eyes. I like that, Dr. Foniza.
Yeah.
Yes, and Aisha said mind is most important because some people are not capable of seeing with their eyes. They still be able to see with their mind. Wow, this one is very deep. But a lot of them, of course, choose both are important. Yes, and of course, Adrian, why are you suddenly talking about exercise regularly? By brisk walking.
No, but
Is
I have to point that I agree with Adrian that one of the things that how you can control your subconscious mind is by doing exercise. And I always say that even in all my coaching sessions, that when you do exercise, actually you're exercising your mind. It's not just the body. You're keeping fit with your mind. So I agree with you, Adrian. Thank you for highlighting that.
Yeah. All right. So, are you guys ready to listen to the winner? The winner that wins a skin rejuvenation. Oh gosh. Luckily, I did not work in the clinic. Skin rejuvenation session that's worth up to 900 ringgit and a one-to-one personal coaching by ZN goes to Hafizul Ahmad. Yeah. Congratulations, Hafizul. He has been very, very active. He's also a sharer and he has been very active in the chat. Of course, it comes to a very tight competition. So Hafizul, to claim your prize, I want you to DM Lawrence Water Seminars right now. We'll get the details and we'll contact Me Clinic as well. The Me Clinic will contact you to claim your prize. All right? Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, ZN. Thank you, Dr. David. In the culture of Lawrence Water Seminars, I want everybody, as what Dr. Lawrence always say, we must sedekah. Okay, maybe we have some international viewers here. So in English, it's called be a giver. Okay,
Yes.
So to give, I want you all to just show some, just type thank you for sharing. Thank you to Dr. David. Thank you to ZN for sharing. Yeah, I want to see all of you keep typing here. And
Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to the both wonderful speakers that share about the importance of the mind and the eyes. Yeah, I think both are equally important. Dr. Tan singing ke? Tak singing today lah. Yeah.
Well, got request, Kelly.
Today not singing. Today talk. Yeah, if they talk about mouth, then I will sing.
Oh, thank you for giving us new ideas.
Yeah, is it the voice or is it the no? Is it the voice or is it the lips? Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for coming to this live session.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
quite an interesting debate, right?
Okay. I had fun. Do you guys had fun?
Yes, I did, and I definitely think we should do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for joining. And if for those who missed out this live session, don't worry, this video will be kept here. The next live, Bonnie, so fast you're looking forward to the next live. Okay, the next live to be announced. All right, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.